All right, everybody, Goldie Gamers, welcome. Also, hello to Peter with that massive name. Let's get that fixed. How you guys doing today? Yeah, let's unlock that. That is strange. The text box is limited in size. Let's see if I can fix this. There we go. That didn't do it. That doesn't work. That's not right. Well, I have to fix it now. I've fiddled with it, and now it, like, is kind of busted, but it's working, it's there. How you guys doing today? I see Goldie, I see Gamers. So, where we left off with Let's Go was the incredible shiny Charizard find that we had. Today we're going to be going for Growlithe, so we're going to go ahead and head on over to Route 4, I believe is going to be our best bet. If anyone has suggestions otherwise, let me know. But yeah, for now we're going to, we're just going to be going to, well, we're basically on Route 4. Yeah, we're gonna fly to Cerulean, and then we're just gonna fly back over to Route 4 from there. This is Butterdog. It do be Butterdog. I also like Pogdog. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good Thursday so far. Wrong way. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday so far. It's good to see everyone. It's good to be streaming. Yeah, so not yet. Let's not use a lure yet. We're just going to go ahead and drop off of Charizard here. Return to Pokeball. And we should be able to find Growlithe here. I'm going to double check. Just to make sure. I, was a fool with Mankey. So I won't be a fool here. I looked all this up yesterday. Or 2 days ago, I forget. I looked all this up a while ago, basically. Yeah, Gen 7 decks. Route 5, so not Route 4. See, I did goof. Alright, so where do we need to be going? Yeah, this is why you check, because now 2 Pokemon in a row I've ended up on the wrong route, just because I've been, like, going to the wrong route. Okay, Route 5 works. Route 5 works for us. I really didn't need to fly there. I could just use Charizard. Shiny Eevee, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You're building in Terraria earlier and you got some good progress, but it's still far from done. Well, hey, best of luck. Hope it keeps going well for you. Alright, yeah, so we'll just, we'll fly down to Route 5. And it'll actually probably be best to stay, I'd say it'd be best to stay in the air, but this is going to be a pain in the butt every time we got it dropping right on the Rattata. But yeah, so we need to catch a bunch of Growlithe. Route 6 might end up being better just because it's not terraced like this. Growlithe, come here, come on. You're doing good, that's good to hear. Alright, so hopefully we catch a good number of Growlithes here, enough to get us down to a green circle. Always appreciate the easiest catch circle, but alright, cool. There we go. Officially beginning the hunt. Officially beginning the hunt here. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't believe we found that that Charizard last Let's Go stream. Was that last Thursday? I think that was last Thursday, wasn't it? Because I didn't do a lunch stream on Tuesday, and I did the dual hunt Grookey and Cresselia that also became Cresselia and Cobalion. I did that a lot of this past week. There we go. Can't believe you got those 2 shiny legends. My luck was crazy. I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. Is my luck negated a little bit? Like, has my luck balanced out because of how long it took to find or to catch Cresselia and Cobalion once like we found them? Does that make up for the number of our 2 back-to-back insane one throw catches? Yo, what's going on, Peter? Welcome to the stream. Newest member, you'll take it. Yeah, so basically, I don't know what exactly causes it to be the case, but I think membership renewals count as a new member as far as what Streamlabs sees and when Streamlabs displays stuff. So yeah, I think that's the situation with that. But how's it going, Peter? And I will just, hey, your name's on there, so thank you, man. Thank you for continuing to support the streams. You've been a member for 4 months now, and I really, really do appreciate that, dude. The memberships absolutely help out when it comes to getting stuff like stream equipment or games and everything. So I do just want to say thank you, and I appreciate that. I'll take the opportunity to. Catching the Charizard was insane, but the legends were more insane. Okay, so it doesn't negate. My luck is going to come back to bite me in the butt at some point, isn't it? Another massive shiny drought or something. Something wacky's gonna happen. Alright, Growlithe's not bad here. Yeah, we got Dragonite followed by Charizard, and then we got Cresselia and Cobalion back to back. Ah, come on. So yeah, this past week was very good for me with shinies. Also, I'm going to change the lighting up. The lighting looks a little bit green, I think, just because the only, like, colored light right now is, what happens if I do that? Does that fix it? That doesn't really feel like it fixes it. Let's see. The only colored light I really have going on right now is, green. Or blue, depending on the situation. Let's, okay, that's normal stream lighting, it's just brighter outside than usual. I don't know. I'm blown away. I am blown away by our luck with the shinies this past week. Hopefully we can keep this luck up, and breeze through some more of these shiny legendaries in Usum. Breeze through some various other hunts that we decided to do. These Let's Go hunts. We could be finding like 1 or 2 Pokemon a week. That'd be fantastic. Doing them as lunchtime streams, exclusively. That'd be amazing. We found some of the harder ones. Honestly, those would have been the ones that I've been the most scared about running into, and we caught them first try. The luck might continue on to Jirachi. That would be amazing. Just kidding, that thing's gonna take years. I think even with that kind of luck, it would take years. Jirachi's just its own level of insanity, right? Yeah, Jirachi is its own whole thing. It's been several months and we're not even to like 10% of the number of encounters that we could be going to. I need to get more GameCubes and just general setups for that. Shining Blue has mentioned loaning me some of his bonus discs to get more going, so like that part of it's all good. It's just a matter of having the space to set up systems and get systems. So I'm working on that. Hopefully there's some progress made on that soon. Just as far as like moving and stuff very soon, so. Ideally Jirachi will speed up at some point. Like, I would like to get to the point where every stream we get about 3 times as many encounters as we've been getting, if not a bit more. You know, either through longer streams or through yeah, either a mix of longer streams and like the multi hunts. I have a plan as far as like how to do the multi-hunts as efficiently as possible. But I still need to get the equipment for that, right? And that'll be a little bit of time. That's not going to be something I'm able to do overnight. That's not one of those things that, you know, various donations and memberships help support and help me do. But at this point, a lot of it's just finding a good enough condition system, you know. Regardless of, like, if I can buy it, it's like, is it out there for me to do so, you know? Just win the lottery, that's easy. True, very true. I don't know why I hadn't thought about doing that yet. I'll just go, like, take my whole all my savings and just dump it into lottery tickets tomorrow. I think that's the smart way to ensure success in life. But yeah, so I'm excited, Peter. I don't think you've been here. My housing situation, I think, is good to go. I don't know if you were here at all for me discussing trying to find new apartments over the summer. I'm moving out of this place within like the next 3 weeks. I'll be out of this place. I have a place lined up that is looking very, very good. I just have to sign, like, you know, formalities of signing paperwork. The only thing is I just need to have them send me the paperwork to sign to, you know, guarantee everything's good to go. And then that place will be a place I can start moving things into. And so I'm excited for that. I'm going to have like a dedicated streaming / recording room so I can work with lighting and audio a lot more than I can in a room that is my entire like living space. So once I move in there, I can also get a bigger desk so I can get more consoles to stream and stuff. It's going to be good. Yo, Zimzy, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Why are you catching every Growlithe rather than running away? I need to build up my catch combo. We're just starting, so I need to build my catch combo up to a combo of 31 to get the maximum odds of for shinies, as well as get the maximum rate of spawning for Growlithes. I'm gonna go ahead and hop up on Charizard, just so we're up in the air a little bit. Sounds sweet. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, so I'll be moving in there no later than September 18th. So a little over 2 weeks away will be the day that I like have to be out of this place. And there's just like 2 or 3 days of overlap between that place becoming a place I can move into and this place being someplace I can no longer be. So I have to like shuffle everything over there really quickly, and then from there it'll be a matter of getting set back up, kind of getting things figured out, and getting a new stream setup going. I'm excited for it. How much does it increase the odds by? I don't know the exact number, but I believe we get down to somewhere around like a 1 in 270 chance of encountering shinies. As well as I don't know the exact like rate at which Growlithe spawns will increase, but it is worth doing. It is very worth doing. So yeah, that is what we're doing at the moment. Goldie, how's it going? How's it going? Hope you're having a good Thursday. It's not bad. What's full odds in this game? Not 8192. It's 1 in 4096. With charm 1365. That was a horrific throw. That was also a horrific throw. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. Yeah, so it is 1 in... For me, it's 1 in 1365 by default, as I have the shiny charm. Another benefit of catching a lot of these Growlithes is it is a mechanic in Let's Go that the more of a specific species of Pokemon you catch, the better your catch rate is for that Pokemon. You'll see, assuming that we get a full combo here, you should see that right now we're getting yellows and oranges. We should probably stop seeing those oranges as far as that catch circle goes, and might start seeing some greens depending on level. Yeah, so there is a benefit to even catching beyond the combo, but that really only extends until you have a green circle for the Pokemon. So if I fail the catch combo around like 20, I won't feel too bad about it. It'll suck that the combo failed, but at the same time, hey, I'm able to just catch some more, or justify catching some more to increase our chances of catching it when the shiny comes out, because that's always the most stressful, is having like a yellow or orange circle when the shiny's out there, just because, You should be able to catch it, but sometimes it's rough, especially when you're like me and I attempt to catch everything in a Pokeball, and I have failed Pokemon in this game because I wouldn't try catching them in something other than a Pokeball. Also, that's horrible throws. Goldie, I can't read that, and so I'm just removing it because I don't know what it says. Just because it is my chat, I am in charge of it, and if I don't know what you're saying, I don't know if you're saying good or bad things. Stop posting about Among Us, but in Arabic? What? Is that, it's like, I feel like at this point, the meme is, like, stop talking about Among Us is more of a meme than Among Us itself ever was. It didn't have swear words. That's good. I just, again. I do it a lot of times with languages. Back when the streams were like super crazy with chat, about half the people in my audience were bilingual in some way. Most of it was Spanish or Portuguese, and they would like post a bunch of stuff there trying to see haha will we say it. And my mods, unbeknownst to all the people in chat, I had mods who were pretty fluent in Spanish and could sniff out and remove any of those bad comments. So I don't know Arabic, I don't know most languages, so I remove anything I don't understand. Goalie spitting facts. I guess I'll never know. Found your channel a couple of years ago when you were hunting the Trico. Did you ever do anything with that Emerald save file? Go for Rayquaza with the early frame? I haven't yet. I tried doing some more hunts. The original plan with that, because here's the cartridge right here, with that save still on it. The original plan with that was to do a shiny badge quest, using that early frame to make it incredibly easy. It bit me in the butt, and the only thing I can find are Poochyenas. The only thing I can find right now are shiny Poochyenas. It was fun. You know, it was like kind of a joke, but then I was like, alright, well, what am I going to actually do with this? And I'd never really figured that out. So I haven't done that yet. I haven't done anything else with it. Rayquaza early frame would be really cool to try to do. At this point, I feel like I could just play the game up until that point and do that Rayquaza hunt, because it would be fun. Even if it was just super quick, a super trolly kind of fun wink wink nudge nudge thing for anyone who understands what's going on. That could happen at some point, but right now I just have a lot of other hunts that I've been doing. It's the memeiest language. I mean, I don't know how to change your mind because I don't know the logic. I don't know what would qualify a language as being memey. You're gonna head out? Alright, see you later, gamers. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Come on, shiny Jigglypuff. I need one of those. I wouldn't be upset with that. I'm just hoping to see a Growlithe spawn somewhere. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I might move to another route here. I might just go down to Route 6. Because Route 6 still has Growlithes, but it doesn't have this insane level of stuff. Wild encounters will be locked into particular species, but stationaries can be cool. Yeah. Shiny Moltres appear. That's all we need, right? Yeah, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and... yeah. I'm doing this all kind of weird. I'm not thinking about it right. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and fly down to Vermilion here, and we're just going to go about it this way. Because I think Route 5 is the, like... let's just see the details on this. Yeah. Alright, Route 6 is the same. Okay, Route 6 is actually the exact same stats, so there's no reason not to be doing it on Route 6. Aside from Chanseys. Because I don't want any Chanseys. But yeah, same level, same spawn right here, so we're just going to do it down here. This way there's no terracing that we have to keep walking back up. Jesus, I am terrible at throwing today. See, every throw has done that as a combination. I'm just going to run. That's not worth it. Found your shiny hunting our Arduino video. It was really cool. Have you left it running long enough to find any? It has found Mudkip twice. Basically, I made sure that it could at least find a shiny before I made the video. I wanted to like make sure that it was functional. So I found a Mudkip. The Mudkip actually I had to reset over because of my Jirachi shiny hunting I've been doing. I was using that cartridge and had no way of trading that Mudkip off, so I had to reset the save to keep doing Jirachi. But then it did find another Mudkip. While recording that video, you can see behind me there's just like the capture footage of basically just like the video input from the GameCube playing as it plays, and it did find that Mudkip. It did end up finding that second Mudkip again. So it has on its own cartridge here. This cartridge is basically the Arduino's cartridge. It has a shiny Mudkip on it. I am working on a new version of the Arduino. I've put some of it away in boxes as I'm moving soon. But yeah, so right here, this is the Arduino from that video. Still the same code on it. The biggest issue I think I mentioned in the video is that shiny hunting for it was hard coded to that Mudkip hunt. There's no way to easily change that, and like the only thing to do would be to like change the core of how like that kind of hunts. Like basically just change the instructions and rewrite the firmware, which at that point is very different code. And also the problem I had as well was the fact that like it had USB power and all this other stuff. Like it was getting like weird power. I have it's tied up in a bunch of stuff right now. How can I feed this out? This right here is an experiment for a version 2. It's still an Arduino. It's an Arduino Nano, so it's basically just the same Arduino in a smaller package, and a Bluetooth serial adapter. So now there's no USB cable. It is fully able to be powered off of just the GameCube port. The only reason it is still like on a breadboard like that right now and not soldered into the case I want to use for it is because I have to program it still, and programming over Bluetooth is a pain, if not impossible. So I've avoided that. But that'll be basically, the idea is it will fit inside a Wavebird adapter casing and plug in and look super legit. And from there you basically, on your computer with a piece of software, say, hey, hunt for this Pokemon on this route. And it goes, okay, and it knows what to do. Remember when you hunted Golduck while you were hunting Psyduck and got it in 9 encounters? I remember that. That was genuinely insane, Goldie. That was genuinely insane. That would be sick. Dude, that's the point I want to get it to. I've just gotten sidetracked with other projects, as well as, I'm a software developer professionally. Like, that is my job, so most of the time, when I'm working on that, most of the time that, like, I finish work for the day, I don't want to look at code. So, progress has been a little bit slow, just because, like, I haven't wanted to mess with it. Yeah, but I have a feeling I'll get back into working on it soon. Once all this moving stuff's happened, I'll feel a lot more like stable in just like my general situation as far as being able to record and make stuff and everything. So the plan is once I move and get settled in, I'm gonna start working on that again. Because yeah, at this point it's 100% software on both my the Python scripting side on the PC. That's effectively the real brains of the whole thing, and then the C++ on the Arduino. Just making sure that those are like synced together. Hardware-wise, it's in a very good prototype state, and it's just going to be a matter of me soldering the connectors to the right, like soldering the right wires to the right connectors and figuring out how to squish those two things inside a Wavebird case. Fact of the day, you can find a level 4 Dragonite while flying in Let's Go. Found one before and caught one. Nice! Making like it impossible to tell if a Dragonite's legit or not. I thought about using any machine learning to detect the shinies rather than looking at the particular colors. I've been looking at machine vision for it. I've been messing around with OpenCV. Just in general for a couple different projects, actually. In relation to detecting shiny sparkles and stuff. the big thing is I need to learn more about it, as well as I think the biggest thing that's the biggest problem I think I'll have when it comes to the to this specifically is that the signal is getting to the computer from GameCube through the analog output on the GameCube to a composite to HDMI adapter. Then that goes into the capture card. So it's not the cleanest video signal. It looks okay, but it's not guaranteed to look great every time, which I guess is kind of the reason why machine vision would be a bit better than like trying to hard code some pixel stuff. But the ideal situation there is to look for the sparkle animation. Because that'll be the same every time. No matter the Pokemon, that sparkle animation always happens. I don't know if there's any kind of timing that can be done around that. I know if you're doing... People have made soft reset boxes for Gen 6 and 7 legendary hunts, and those work off of the timing. The fact that when the shiny sparkle plays, the bottom screen takes longer to light up, you can build just like a super dumb program that soft resets until it sees that extra delay. I don't think you can do that on a single screen Pokemon game. I don't think there's any... The only thing you can detect is the shiny sparkle or the shiny colors. The sparkle would very much so be the best way to go about it, because you don't have to have some like database full of like, well, Ralts looks like this normally, so look for this color, and then like this is the shiny color to compare or anything. Hey, Cinder and Vanillix, how's it going, guys? Welcome. That can be level 4, or something up to level 50. So it's very nice. Call them glitch dragons. Maybe the sound could listen to the sparkle. I thought about that because I was able to get all of the different sound files that are stored on the ROM. You're able to just extract those. There's people out there who have made software to do that. I haven't gone very far with that. It might be viable. I think the biggest thing with that was... The biggest reason I haven't continued to pursue it was because sound came into my head when I was trying to figure out a good way to compare, do all the comparisons on the Arduino, which just realistically isn't possible. The Arduino just doesn't have enough like processing power to handle like obviously not to handle comparing video. It can't even handle like just taking video input in. I don't think it would be that good at audio either, because like the problem with audio, I feel, is that like you're trying to compare two clips, and you've got to compare like the waveforms at all these different points. I think I've never really done audio comparisons, so maybe there's an easy way to do it. Maybe there's a library out there. I think the biggest thing might then just be the background music. You don't really know what the background music's going to be sounding like on top of it, but listening for sparkles would also probably work. Pringles is a flavor based off the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, and it's weird but decent. That's the weirdest level, like, that's the most, like, oddly specific chip flavor. Next time if someone's trading something, you want a level 1 to 10 Charizard or Dragonite, remember you can count on Let's Go. True. And you start working in a few hours. Well, hope that goes well, man. Hope that goes well. But yeah, in general, the way I want to do that generic, robust comparison on the for shininess for any Pokemon I encounter, the thing that I want to check with that, because basically we need to be able to do that comparison depending on the Pokemon, either in the enemy Pokemon slot or the trainer's Pokemon slot, just depending on if you're doing a soft reset for a starter, or if you're like actually, if you're like just doing random encounters and stuff. But you could theoretically just transfer that, like just check for that, like find the location of that sparkle with machine vision and compare that way. ML or DL could be perfect for this one. Would be really fun. Maybe overkill, but I could use ML for finding sounds too. True. Yeah, it definitely feels like it would be overkill. I feel like there's some way to just like very basically use machine vision and very crudely grab every single frame 60 FPS from the very bare bones low resolution footage of the Game Boy and just compare it to like a PNG and be like, can you find where this fits on the image? It'd be ridiculously crude and very like, I feel like that would be more like overkill in terms of just like processor usage, but it would be way more simplistic in terms of just brute forcing the problem for what it is. But yeah, right now I think the place I stopped is just trying to write the communication and figure out like the protocol I kind of want to use as far as how I'm sending data across over serial, because my plan was to basically have all the kind of like instructions written out in CSV format or something in terms of like press this button for this long, that kind of stuff. Okay, I gotta run after this. It did its I'm about to run animation. So let's hope it catches. Okay, cool, it caught. It was gonna run as soon as that Pokeball broke, if it broke. Basically, my plan is to be like, alright, well, you know, here's like the different kind of ways to do like random encounters, and here's the different kind of steps required to do soft resets. Hold these like as like blocks of, you know, CSV instructions to send over to the Arduino from the PC, and then just have that run the steps, and then, you know, just do like a ping back saying, hey, can you check now? Or like, hey, you know, or like it would just with random encounters do like continuously do the random encounter until the vision sees that an encounter starting to go, okay, stop for a second. So it's just trying to figure out the communication between my desktop Python code and the Arduino code, because there's serial libraries out there that make the connection that just like handle all the stability of the connection and stuff. So for me, it's just a matter of how do I want to send data across it, how do I want to format that, and that's what I'm working on now. When you first picked it up, you were like, why? And then you picked it up and it's not too bad. I mean, I feel like that's kind of the whole point of those flavors, right? Like, I don't think their intent is to be the best flavor of Pringle they've ever made, but the whole idea is like, you're going to be like, what does this taste like? And you'll buy it anyways. You weren't going to buy Pringles before, but then you bought them. But yeah, in general, I'm very excited for this, to continue working on that project. I've been thinking about it more and more. It's been staring me in the face for a few months now, sitting on my desk. But once I have everything set up at my new place, like soldering stations and everything back up and set up in more permanent locations than my kitchen counter, I think I'll be ready to go again with all of it. Pringles dude looks like he's sweating on the hot Pringles can, which is a cute touch. I've never noticed that. I haven't looked that close at Pringles though. Really, really cool project, man. Looking forward to seeing where it goes. You're off now. Good luck with Growlithe. Well, thank you, Zimzy. Thank you, man. It's fun. It's fun being able to talk about it with people and just kind of like bounce ideas off, you know. So I appreciate that. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope to see you again soon. Would love to see the code sometime if it's open source. Yeah. So the entire reason I didn't release the code before is because I think it's terrible. The code is incredibly crude and just brutally bad and crude, and just me slapping stuff together until it worked, and then I made a video. Yeah, I do plan on just like either a Pastebin or a GitHub page that has everything once I've finished this up, because as much as I'm just using it as as like for shiny hunting, but in reality it really just could be a task. It just becomes a task bot in the size of a Wavebird receiver. So like, I feel like just kind of open sourcing that whole thing would be kind of cool. So yeah, when the second revision comes out, yeah, that code will be up somewhere. I have no interest in coding yourself, but love hearing about it. I enjoy talking about it and bouncing ideas off of people. Like I said, it's a lot of fun to hear everyone's kind of thoughts on it and like how they would do it, because obviously then you like hear about something you would have never thought of. Yeah, I'm excited. I do want to work on the project more now. Looking forward to it. All right, see you later, Zimzy. See you later, man. All right, so we got probably about 10 minutes left in the stream here. As per usual, it is a lunchtime stream, so I only have my lunch break to do it on. And then I gotta get back to work, because I got a lot of stuff to finish up today. None of it's particularly difficult, it's just I scheduled my, basically, like, at the beginning of, we have 2-week-long sprints at work, basically, where at the beginning of the 2 weeks we say, I'm gonna complete these tasks by the end of this 2 weeks. And, you know, the idea is you finish those tasks. If you finish that plus a little bit more, fantastic. If you finish a little bit less, like, hey, don't have it happen too much. Like, yeah. We promise to deliver certain things at certain times. And I scheduled myself pretty well, I would say. Barring Monday being a holiday. So I have to, like, squeeze all that in. It's coming along, it's gonna be okay, but I can't take any extra time. I've been working on a 3D model of Ian and hate modeling, but you're passionate about it. I want to see this model when you're done. Easiest part is making the model tall, because all you do is scale it up. Yeah, so like I like was looking at myself, I was like, I'm burning, like my burn down chart, everything was like, hey, this is great. This is great. Like all of my work is coming along. Perfect pace, gonna zero out like the day before, just like have that extra time, and I realized Monday's not a day I work. So today, tomorrow, and Tuesday is what I got to finish some stuff. But fortunately, I did figure out some things that were being blockers today. Really good at all the details. Surprised with it. Nice, nice. There we go. Come on, Growlithe. I think we're just gonna barely build up our chain. I might end up taking the stream. So here's a thought for the people who are here. So this might be a biased opinion of the people in the Let's Go stream, but I know most of you guys are in everything. Should I change tomorrow's stream to this, or do we keep doing Grookey and Terrakion? Theoretically, we could do Terrakion still and do this. Basically, this or Grookey. That's really my question. Because we're going to barely build up our combo by the end of today's stream, and then we will lose it if we do Grookey tomorrow. Use the model in the eventual fan game. Yes, the fan game, that's definitely not a dead project. Like, expect to work alongside coding since... expect to work in game development at some point in your career, but of course you'll be in the art department. There'll definitely be some crossover, I imagine. Why not this in Terrakion? And we can do that. The biggest issue there is just like the amount of focus that has to be put into Growlithe to make sure I don't miss a shiny. I tend to prefer doing like the Let's Go hunts solely on their own. Writing SOL in March, where you have to write an essay? You mean like SLO, like the student learning objectives? We had like standardized essay tests in middle school. We would randomly just have like a day, like it started in 5th grade, so it started in elementary school, where it's just like, alright kids, you're gonna show up to class today, be handed a writing prompt, and have like 2 hours to write an entire like 3-page essay of whatever sort on it. And I was just like, what is this? I hated those days. I was not a writer. I've never been a writer. It's honestly the part of videos that I, like, of actual videos that I'm the least a fan of is just the writing aspect. As far as like actually putting everything down into like a proper like essay kind of format. I was never a fan of those days. They weren't too bad. They weren't too bad. Don't do Grookey if you lose the combo. Alright, that seems to be the consensus, so I think we'll stick with that. Yo, Dave, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hate writing essays because you get writer's block when you're forced to write something. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. When it's like I don't know what I don't know what to write on this about this. I'm risking it. Oh gosh, I hope that catches. I hope that catches. There we go. Project was dead. When you're using RPG Maker, you're thinking about starting something in Unreal. Have fun with that. Alright, so it seems like the consensus is keep up the Growlithe hunt if we are gonna lose the combo. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know how well I expect hunting Growlithe in Let's Go will go with Grookey going on. I think the plan might be to go back up to Route 5 and just sit on Charizard. Because it is, like, I guess to be fair, in favor of this as, like, the way to go, once we build up our combo on Growlithe, there's, like, 0 input we have to give to the game until we see a shiny. So it might actually work out better than Grookey, because just the Masuda method and the SRs kind of, like, step on each other's toes. You know, SC, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I guess it won't go terribly. It would go a bit worse if we were in a situation like right now. It's much more fun to come up with them than write them out. Fair. Come up with a lot of stories, but when you think about sitting down and writing them, you lose interest. I feel like that's kind of like a thing a lot of people have. I know for me, I can come up with an idea that I think is great, but then, like, I can figure out like the start or the end or just like 2 separate pieces and think they'd be cool together and then not know how to like link them. Decided to do a fishing hunt for Remoraid, Sword and Shield, or in Shield. Nice, best of luck. That was horrible. You haven't done fishing before, so you hope it goes well. Best of luck, Dave. Best of luck, man. Writing in private, nice. World building better than actually writing. Honestly, that's how I feel. I love the concept of world building. I don't want to write a story in it. I just want to make the world. I feel like in a way that's like perfect for like a DMing situation in some kind of like tabletop. World building can involve the writing too. Oh, I mean, absolutely it can. I mean, it just depends on the style of world building you want to go about. I mean, you can work from the bottom to the top of like, or like from like the details with a story and build a world around it as you write this story. Or you can build a world and then figure out how to fit a story inside it. You know, both ways are valid. They're totally valid. If you do find a shiny Growlithe and you still have the combo, use another shiny Growlithe and evolve it into a shiny Arcanine to get even more of a shiny Living Dex. Yeah, so that would be the plan, ST. That's actually what we were doing last week with Mankey, and then Charizard showed up. So yeah, we'll get one more Growlithe here, and then we'll sit around for a minute, try to see if we find anything special, or see how we can pull this off. Or see if we, basically just see if we find any shinies. I don't know why I worded it as weirdly as I did. And then yeah, we'll be good to go for tomorrow. So it seems like the consensus here is I will be updating the planned stream for tomorrow to be a Growlithe and Terrakion hunt. I keep saying Cresselia because we had that as like for like several months as the legend we were hunting. Basically, it'll be a Growlithe and Terrakion hunt instead of a Grookey and Terrakion hunt. Just so we don't lose this combo. And since now we have our combo, this game is going to be very hands-off, so I think it does make a lot of sense. And you're right, if we do find a Growlithe, there's no need to build a new combo. We should just keep going for a second Growlithe, keep using those boosted odds. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on Charizard for a minute here. I think we'll move up to Route 5 tomorrow. That's my thought on how to do this, but yeah, we're just going to go ahead and sit here on Charizard, wait and see if we see any shiny Growlithe somehow here in the next 2 minutes, because in 2 minutes I gotta wrap up the stream. I have to get back to work. This is my lunch break, after all. But yeah, so I'll go ahead, I'll update the stream for tomorrow to be a Growlithe and Terrakion hunt instead of a Grookey and Terrakion hunt. Yo, what's going on, John? Glad to have you here even for the last few minutes of the stream. Hope your day's going well, dude. Would love to try something like that again, but just make it more of a casual roleplay. I think most authors build a world around their stories. Some of them do. Some of them build like an in-depth world, and then they write the story just as a reason to give more substance to the world. It goes both ways. It totally depends on your style. I have multiple friends who are like doing writing stuff, and actually like for a while had like a little writing club thing. And I would hear about it, and it was very much a situation where like some of them would write like the story and, you know, build the world to suit the story, and others would build like a whole world and then drop a story inside it. Both ways are valid. You just have to know what, really both ways you just have to know what you're doing. But alright guys, we're gonna wait for watch one more Growlithe actually spawn, and then we are going to do a raid. I didn't see that Growlithe spawn, if that was a new Growlithe. We're gonna wait for one more when I'm watching, and then we'll do a raid. So guys, I hope to see you guys carry the raid hype energy over into this raid. Alright, well there's another Growlithe spawning, so I want to say a big thank you to everyone who is here watching the stream. It's super fun doing these little streams throughout the day, a little bit of a break and a little bit of a different time, a different energy. We're going to be raiding Beetle, Binky, definitely go and show them some love. I got to get back to work. I will be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last day of early Friday streams, because after that, summer hours are over and I work normal hours every day of the week. So we'll figure out the exact new schedule after that. But thank you guys again for tuning in. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. And until next time, take care.